Well, today I wanted to talk about the Fall Guy briefly. Of course, the Fall Guy is a remake of a 1980s TV show starring Lee Majors that follows the life of a former stuntman who gets into being a private investigator and uses his stuntman skills to save people. It was a good show back in the day. Lee Majors was a big star. He was coming off of the $6 Million Man, and it went for a while. But now we've got the new Fall Guy here with Ryan Gosling. It's got good reviews. 82% certified fresh from the critic side, 86% fresh from the audience ratings, which is pretty spectacular to see that both the numbers are pretty much right there together. So it's getting good reviews. Unfortunately, they're calling it a flop. I don't know if I don't know if I completely agree with that. It came out 2 weeks ago, and it's only made $71 million. It didn't cost a whole lot to make this, only about $125 million, I think. Let's see. Budget $125 million. So, it's going to probably make back its money. But this is a perfect example, and I'm going to use myself as an example here on this movie. I want to see it. I really do. I really do actually want to see this movie. However, I don't really want to go to the theater to see it. I'm sure it's a nice spectacle in the theater to see the special effects, and there's a lot of practical effects. There's a lot of explosions, a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, that's nice. But that's not the kind of movie that I need to go see in the theater anymore. A perfect example would be Twisters, the new Twisters movie. I saw the new trailer for it yesterday. Now, I'm a huge fan of the original, and this new one looks really good. And my wife and I were talking about it, and I'm like, she said, I can't wait. I'll let you go see it, and I can't wait till it comes home to video. And I'm like, no, you got to go to the theater with me. This is the kind of movie that has to be seen in the theater. Well, she didn't really agree with me. She doesn't like going to the movies. As you get older, your equilibrium gets messed up. It sucks, and it's hard to the big screen and the lights and the sounds and everything just kind of messes with her. So, but that's the point. I would go see Twisters in the theater because that's the kind of movie that you really want to see in the theater. Or a movie like Star Wars, not The Force Awakens, but the original Star Wars. Because as a matter of fact, The Phantom Menace was re-released on May the 4th, and it beat everything that was in theaters at that time, man. So it just goes to show you, people will still come out to the movie theaters, if there's a reason for them to go. But you can just look. Look right here. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, grossed $484 million. And this is a 30-year-old movie, guys. This movie's, not quite 30 years, but this movie's been out for a while. But yeah, people, they went to the movies to see it. $484 million compared to $34 million for The Fall Guy and $32 million for Challengers, which is basically a Zendaya gangbang, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I just said it. So this is the state of movies and the state of everything nowadays. This is the way it's going to be. People don't want to go to the theaters. I don't want to it's a hassle. It's expensive. I can sit right here and watch The Fall Guy on my TV here in my den with my surround sound system and everything else, and be just as happy watching that movie than going to see it in the theater. Now, I'll probably wait until it's on streaming somewhere so I can check it out. I probably won't buy it. There's just really no reason for me to buy it once I've seen it on streaming. If it's really, really good, I might watch it a few more times. But the movies just aren't the same as they used to be. I can watch Big Trouble in Little China over and over again. I could watch that movie once a week. But movies like this, it's just not the same. It's not the same. So that's where we're at. That's where we're going. That's where we're going to be. Unless things change, a lot of things change, because it's trending towards people just don't want to go to the theaters, especially millennials. They can watch it on their phone, and they don't have a problem with that. I can't watch a movie on my phone. It's just the screen's too small. If I'm in a pinch, yeah, maybe, but normally I have to watch a movie on a screen, a TV screen, just because I got to see what's going on. I got to be able to see what's going on. So, but millennials don't have that issue, so they're just not going to go to the theaters like we used to go, every Saturday. Because when I was a kid, you could go to the theaters on Saturday for $1, a Saturday matinee for $1, and it's not like that now. So that's where we're going to go. That's where we're at. The Fall Guy is going to be a flop, unfortunately. It's going to probably make its money back, but not as much money as they wanted. And all these movies, they all lost out to, I guess I'm noticing here now, days in release, 9,122. Okay, so maybe that wasn't, okay, so I guess that wasn't how much it made last week. Okay, so now I feel like an idiot. All right. That's its total domestic box office, including the numbers from way back in the day. So from 1999. All right, well, that's kind of a weird screw up. But hey, on May 21st, right here. Oh, no. Where are we at? May 3rd, 2024. There we go. It made $8 million. There you go. It made $8 million. So that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, guys. I'm going to go before I look too much more like an idiot. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Adios.